witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made... Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok. The sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first! We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a... relic.
Lodgok, what should we do about the helmet thieves?
I'm afraid there's no choice but to stop them. Go to their camp and deal with them at once. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
Back up again.
Alright, do I have... Alright, do I have... there it is. Alright, do I have... there it is. Didn't have any microphone. That was weird. Excuse me. All right. One more thing. One more thing, good sis. Make sure this isn't too loud. Check it in here. Yo, 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 yo. Is that better? That should be good. Okay. Alright, Lord Gok.
I hope you have your affairs in order.
That's the best you can do. You'll need to be quicker than...
Rip.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Incendio. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Reparo.
That wasn't too hard.
Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here now?
Depulso.
No? How do I get out?
Accio.
Oh, that's not that.
Depulso. Accio.
How do I get out of here?
Repulsor. Repairer.
Gotta do something with these skeletons, I know it.
Accio.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Oh, that's it.
You've made a mistake.
Yes.
Okay, I really have to go to the bathroom. What am I supposed to do here? I can go over there. There's nothing over there. Man.
That's it.
There it is.
This is for Rookwood!
No more happy days for you.
Reductor! Drive, drive!
Incendio. Incendio.
Why do you keep doing that? Jump! Be scared? It's just a hill.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more
Well
brightly than I
done.
imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now.
Yes, sir.
I believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
What you doing, bro? Play. What's up,
Were you
bro?
calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Good idea, good sir.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Oh.
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Okay, I'm blind. Where's the skill? Oh, right here. Why won't it let me put it on? Oh.
Hello, Homura.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. You're the castle after all.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop wouldn't be so confident if the military goblin comes near me. I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of Goblin Rebellion.
hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula?
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls. Suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Hello, kitty.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Tell me what to do, you know.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her.
Revelio.
So I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Where'd that page go?
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Jesus, can anyone do anything themselves? Dizzy. Where is this going?
Revelio.
Excuse me, ghost.
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howland said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
All right, Deke, show me what's up.
Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the...
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
What? It's not this. Oh.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Professor Howland will never believe this.
Harry Potter.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso.
Levioso! Everything's all right now. I'll look after you. Levioso! I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Footpath. Who needs a footpath when you can fly?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Made any progress with your...
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Students think they're own.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of?
Heavens!
You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
that's cool. Why is it still? Do this. What to use? Just keeps going.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
You can't release them all.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
What is that? A duck, cat, cow, giraffe? So weird. Oops.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom
fancy,
now.
huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? An enchanted loom. Lumas. Excuse me. Very fancy, huh? Oh, interesting. That's it. Add a trait to an item of clothing. I'm gonna do that. Oh, right.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Alright. Oh boy, that's far.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
I wonder how high you can go in this. Man, this is far.
You made it.
Oh. Whoops.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an...
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Where'd the uncle go?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
That's sketchy.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
I want to see this. Oh, cool.
see it. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
I should probably put on some actual skills here.
You've made your last mistake.
You think so?
You look tired. Is that it? Hit it. Isn't there one less human to worry about? Expelliarmus! Incendio! Over here! Expelliarmus!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
What are you worried about, bro? We've messed those dudes up. No shot. They had no shot.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio!
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me there are...
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio.
This one. No, not that one. Which one makes the ship vanish? No.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Undercroft.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Wicked.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Alright, okay. The secret to making the best spaghetti is to use butter.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been
Don't lie to
thinking.
them. That's not what it
A
said.
keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Alright, what's next? No main quests, okay. Pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station. Pop balloons around the Quidditch pitch.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Pop these balloons. Just run through them, or? Aha. Next to Hogsmeade. Where's Hogsmeade? Right there.
Besides, Azkaban wouldn't suit black. Got enough mirrors.
How am I supposed to pop balloons if I can't fly in it? Oh, we're Hogsmeade Station. Okay, where's Hogsmeade Station then? Hogsmeade Valley. Upper Hogsfield. I need to use a map for this. Another balloon or what?
Brilliant.
Let's probably check out the script. Sorry. Let me close that. Be nice if you didn't have to actually do all this. I just did it for you. So many quests, my god.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
You're being sketchy, Amit.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
It kind of looks like I'd put fire in it.
Incendio!
I may be a wizard yet.
A pristine night.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it.
The perfect night for...
Protego!
Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Brilliant. Oh, Shashi. Shashi.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as
Incendiary!
A new clue.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no. Not this close to school, Amit.
Amit. I wonder what kind of meat Amit is. Right, here's your table. Now what?
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Lyra. Dun dun dun.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's.
Gobbledygook.
Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Gobbledygook. What is next? What's that? Reach level 17. Learn Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Rewards Wingardium Leviosa. Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Perform Garlic. Professor Garlic wants you to meet field test venomous mandrake. I can visit Dogweed and Deathcap. Dogweed and Deathcap. Okay. Must be a store. See a place called Dogweed Deathcap. Oh, there it is.
What an excellent broom.
Use a bonus talent.
Oh, no, this is my truck. No? Yeah, this is my personal truck. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yo, hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, hold on. What you doing?
It's cold.
I understand that, but yo, what you doing? I just told you it's not your best friend.
It's cold outside.
I understand.
No. Literally. Okay, it's okay.
What you mean? Come on, John. You told me not to. I can't help you with that. I don't wait. I would give you the 2 cents. I mean, truck in my truck.
I know. Right. I'm not taking it.
You gotta help me with it. What are you doing?
I'm still waiting for the 2 cents.
No, what you, I can't let
Or
you
you
stand.
want to take me?
I can't let you. I don't know nothing about you.
Okay, we can get to know each other.
No, I'm waiting on a friend. I'm waiting on a friend for real. And if she see you in the car, I can't.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso!
Okay, well, you talk to me now.
Nah.
Yes. It's cold. Well, it's 40 degrees outside. You're going to talk to me.
Okay, but can I? All right. How long the Uber is?
My phone is died.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm trying to hear you. That shit. Extra 2, just in case that charge don't work.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's
What do I
available?
need? Chinese choppy cabbage. No, mandrake seed. Yes, I do need that.
But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
So I believe I needed this.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Okay. Acquire and use a venomous tentacle. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Oh, I gotta find some kit. Why can't I use my thing? Hogsmeade. Go this way.
Assignment's all finished.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I won't go down this easy!
Potato! Incendio!
So you guys got? Yeah. Alright. Now I can go learn Wingardium Leviosa.
Nice to see you. How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecate tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free.
Wingardium Leviosa. Control its position with your movements.
Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room. Wingardium Leviosa. Pure and natural.
Whee! Okay, well, thanks for teaching me that. Now what?
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, well, with it.
Okay, this is not important. I just want to get back to the main stuff. Meet Natty after dark, level 17. Turned. Might as well do this one next. Let's get rid of this waypoint. How do I delete the waypoint? Is this even taking me to the right place? Because I don't feel like it is. Now it is.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful.
I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
Glacius.
Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Which one was it? Right there.
There you go.
Cool, thanks. What's next? Acquire an invisibility potion, acquire and use a thunder brew potion against enemies. Attend divination class during the day.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Oh, it's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy? Excellent. I think you have it.
Okay.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I'm sorry. It seems now isn't the best time after all.
I sensed as...
Oh, I bet you did. Bet you did sense as much.
Mine now, Demi, guys.
Look back, Jinx. Flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come...
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I wasn't trying to talk to her.
I'm sorry.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Simply complete a few tasks.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Already found it. Already been near done that. Grow and harvest fluxweed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Practice flying near the spires. Practice flying near... I just need to level up. So what's the best way to level up? Just kill shit? Kraken's cloak.
Off on another adventure, are we?
How close am I to 17? I'm like right there. Okay. Alright, give me someone to kill. Return additional moons to glide moon in order to... Ah, so that's how you do it. Alright, well, I was thinking it was a talent.
You will regret coming here.
Who's this guy talking to? He's about to die.
Rather unwise coming.
There it is.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. One camp down, one more to go.
Nothing good in here?
These rocks have seen better days. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's this?
Just exploring the countryside.
Aye. Bit of a wanderer, miss. Name's Leopold. Now, I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden. What do you say, my young?
Something to consider.
Aye, let me know.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure.
Oh. After that, quick.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of it.
I'm
still learning. I know it's a lot to take.
It is. For now, that letter is the...
I'll help you find the letter.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access... I do not see any guards.
I wonder what that does.
Compulso!
Well, that didn't work. That did it.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Still can't get up there. Oh.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, it vanished. Okay.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Compulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
can't I get up there?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What the fuck?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Gotta be missing something here. I was going to go up there, but how the hell did I get up there? Let me get up there.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
It's obviously not high enough, so what the hell? What do I do?
Revelio.
Okay. What the shit do I do?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, how did I do that?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, how did I just do that? Oh. I just did it too.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
How do I flip the frickin' thing? I just did it. Come on, flip.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, stay there. What the fuck, bro? Come on.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah! This is so annoying.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There's gotta be a freaking way to do it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
How the hell do you do this, bro? It's gotta be the most annoying quest ever. Let me up. Alright, I'm just gonna Google it, because now I'm just getting irritated. The high keep. Hogwarts Legacy. The high keep.
All free! Starting a farm with 0.
Oh my god. How many ads do you need on YouTube? Seriously.
Next one, we need to move this one because this will help just go a bit towards that direction. We need to grab it and get more precise control. I'm just going to put it near that place. And once you're on top of it, you can just cast Levioso, and from that point on, you can just jump.
What? I just tried that. It didn't work. Well, apparently you stand on top of it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yep, it definitely didn't work. You said get on top of it and cast Leviosa. Or maybe Levioso? Let's try that. Yeah, I think this will work.
Leviosa.
Wow. So dumb. Tells you need to use Wingardium Levioso. Or
I need to
Leviosa.
find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate to the Natty.
Okay. Apparently you can't do wand movements when you're like that.
Dead end. Must be another one. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
No, it's not open. I gotta like stop it somehow. Can I freeze it? Let's see if that works. Come on, hurry up. Oh, buddy, you're slow. It's probably closed by now. Yep. My God. Hurry up, dude. Oh my God. This has got to be the slowest. Like, do you really need to climb a ladder that damn slow? No. This game is just frustrating. It's a really frustrating game. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Oh. Not too sure what I'm supposed to do here.
You can actually get this be a window, but before that there's a root at the top. This will be done with yourself to position it, and you can just go. I think you can do it even without, but I did wait. Just
Jump, bro. What the fuck? It told me to go up here. game is just getting on my goddamn nerves now. Apparently you have to go up there.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Can you come over here? Please. Why are you... this game.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
What the fuck?
Potato.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there a reason why I can't get up there?
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Bro, what? Incarnation. What incarnation? Thank you. Why did I have to come up here? For a chest?
Climb to the top. Leviosa. 2 times the repulsor, and you see this handle.
Wow.
Well done. I will be right
They have to make everything so difficult.
I knew you could do
Giant
it.
puzzle.
This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
What's wrong with this chick? It's not like she's crying.
Straight in the face!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into. Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mara. That's pretty quick.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box!
You will not survive! Potato! Descendo! Incendia places!
Let me outside!
Descendo!
Hello, mess with the wrong hole.
Revelio. Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry. Oh! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Level 18. Alright, I think I'm gonna call that for the night. Got pretty far. Take a breather. Play again tomorrow. Oh, have a good night, guys.